Hello, friends. Today we are going to do a science experiment for our Zoom class. We have a few different things. We have some hydrogen peroxide. This is something that if you are going to do at home, you make sure you have an adult with you. We have some soap, a bottle, some water, and some colors. The last thing we have, it's called yeast. That's what we use when we make our pizza dough or our bread. And it's alive. So we're going to see what happens when we mix all of these things together. Do you have an idea of what you think might happen? We'll have to see. All right, so let's start. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hydrogen peroxide and we have to measure it. So we're going to measure all the way up to this line right here. Let's see. Measuring. Not there yet. Keep going. Am I there yet? Nope, not yet. A little more. There. All right, I made it all the way to that line. Can you see it? Right where that number 1 and the number 2 are together. That means 1/2. So it's a half of a cup. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do is that I am going to measure one of these scoops. It's called a tablespoon of our yeast. So I'm going to take my yeast. I've got it right here, ready to go. Okay. So now I'm going to pour my water in, or my peroxide into this cup. So I'm going to pour it into my bottle. And it goes. Did it fill my bottle all the way? Nope. And we're going to add some soap. So I'm going to put a good squirt of soap in here. I got some soap in the bottom. And now I get to pick what color I want it to be. I have 4 colors here. Maybe I'll mix them together and see what I can get. I think I'll add some green. So we'll add 1, 2, 3 drops of green. And then I'll add a little bit of blue. We'll add 1, 2 drops of blue. And a tiny bit of yellow. And we'll see if I can get it to be kind of teal colored when it comes out. So we'll do 1 drop of yellow. Okay, I'm gonna swirl it all together. Swirl it in my container. It's pretty green. Maybe I'll add a little bit more yellow. What do you think? Let's add another yellow. What happens if you mix blue and yellow together? Do you know? Yeah, it makes green. So we're adding a little bit more yellow. Oh, now it's a little bit brighter green. We'll do just a little bit more blue. Maybe I won't get the color that I was looking for, but I bet it'll still be fun. And add just a bit more blue. See how that looks. Still pretty green, but I think that's okay. Sometimes we don't get what we're looking for. That's all right. All right, so now I'm going to pour my yeast into my cup. Whoop, there it goes. And I get to measure 3 more of these scoops, these tablespoons of water. We're gonna mix it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 of them. Now I'm gonna stir it up with my spoon here. Make sure I get it nice and stirred. There they are. The little yeast are waking up. see what happens. Okay. So now we're gonna pour it all together and see what happens when we combine it. Uh-oh, it's kind of stuck on here a little bit. So I'm gonna use my finger. I'm gonna squish it all down. There we go. Okay. Ready? Let's see. I'm gonna pour it in. Let's watch what happens. What's happening? It's getting bigger. Oh my goodness. Do you see? It got all foamy. Look at that. What do you think it feels like if I touch it? Ooh, look how much it's making. It filled that entire container. And now look, it's going all over my tray. This is why I put a tray underneath it to catch some of this foam that's coming out. What do you think happens if I squeeze it a little? Should we try? Oh, it's coming out even more. Oh, do you think any more is going to come out after I finish squeezing? I don't know. We have a little bit of yeast left here. Let's see what happens if I can dump it in. It's gonna go in the bottom. Let's see if we can make it fizz some more and make some more foam. Look at all this foam it made. Oh. What do you think it feels like? I can tell you, it feels a little bit warm when I touch it. Well, doesn't look like our yeast is growing inside anymore. It's kind of hard to see with the sun, but our bottle doesn't have any. What if we add just a little bit more from our bottle? Let's see. Get it to fizz some more. It might be done. Oh, I think there's some more coming. It's gonna come out. There it comes. It's still coming out, friends. Well, it's moving much more slowly now. Why do you think it's moving more slowly? Do you have any ideas? Yeah, we already have a lot of our water and our peroxide that's made its way out. So now it's a little bit slower. I noticed that when I squirted some of the peroxide on our green bubbles, that it's a different color. Can you see? See if I can do it some more. It makes it turn white. All right, let's squeeze it again. Oh my goodness. It's all foam. We got all of the foam out of our bottle. Now I have lots of foam left on my tray that I could play with. All right, friends, I hope you had fun watching this with me. I'll see you later. Bye.